Hello, this is Angela with Progress Permaculture. I wanted to do a very quick update video. We have integrated our new poultry with our existing flock, and I wanted to show you how that's going. So we put up a new gate. We have a system of gates around our yard that are made using pallet wood and scrap wire, and we have hinges from the rebuilding center, and we can remove the gates and put them around different parts of the yard, different arches, as we need to segregate off areas of the garden. This works really well for us. We conserve resources. We just kind of shift the gates around, just a matter of unscrewing and rescrewing. It's very, very easy. So we've put a gate here under my Clematis montana and my Jude the Obscure Rose. We've put back a gate, and we have turned the poultry into an area of the garden that has been fallow for a number of months. And as you can see, everybody is getting along really well, and they're very greedily gobbling up all of the slugs, slug eggs. We've even found some invasive snails in here, all of the weeds and weed seeds. There is a profusion of weeds that have germinated in here, most of which are edible for the poultry. So what we found is that by putting the teenage birds in with the adult birds in a brand new run that has huge quantities of food, active forage for them, there's not going to be any conflict. Everybody's getting along. Even our bossy hen is not really picking on the other birds because they're so busy foraging. The two biggest stressors that you can find when you are introducing a new bird to your flock, the two biggest things that can make that transition difficult are having too small of an enclosed space where they feel too confined, and that increases the risk for aggression. And the second thing is insufficient quantities of food. So when there is competition for resources, competition for space, you end up with aggression, where a dominant bird, maybe it's the new bird or maybe it's an existing bird in your flock, may start to pick on the lower birds in the pecking order. By giving our birds access to an area that they have not been in for several months and an area that has loads of diverse forage, we are finding that we have no competition, no aggression, and everybody is integrating really well. So I'm going to show you a little bit of how everybody is enjoying scratching and foraging and billing under the mulch and eating all of the greens. And I will be back very soon for my permaculture garden. In the interim, please check out my Patreon down below, or you can also just throw a couple of bucks at my PayPal, also listed down below. Those are both great ways that you can help contribute to the work of this channel. You can help ensure that I am able to keep producing videos on permaculture living, on ducks, chickens, beekeeping, turkey keeping, urban foraging, urban poultry, and sustainable living. So be sure and check those out, and I will be back tomorrow for my permaculture garden. Thanks.
Here in the foreground, you can see Baldy, our ginger-colored hen. She's the top of the pecking order and quite aggressive. And yet here she is interacting peacefully with the juveniles. When they have plenty of space to separate and they have plenty of food, you don't have a scarcity of resources and you don't have conflict.
Hi, baby.
A quick side note here, in the foreground you can see John Cena, my beloved Brahma hen. I am a huge fan of this breed. They are big and gentle and lovely. We have found a food forest setting under the shade of the canopy of our orchard trees to be the perfect place to free range our poultry. They are protected from predators. They enjoy the overstory. It gives them a sense of security. And there's plenty of food in the form of weeds, seeds, intentional greens we've planted, and loads of bugs. Especially our turkeys and our ducks need lots of invertebrates for that extra protein, and a food forest setting is conducive to giving them all of their needs. Thanks for watching today. If there are things you'd like to know about urban free-range poultry, questions that you have, please drop them down in the comments section. I'll be back soon.